Welcome back, everybody.
Howdy. Hello.
It's Dungeons and Dragons Twilight Chorus once again.
Episode 400.
We're still level 2.
This is 7, I believe.
I think you're right.
8.
I think it's 7.
7.
The slow drag to level 3.
Mm-hmm. Almost there.
Where's my
Almost
dice?
there. Right there.
No, the other one.
If you guys can get past this tricky situation, who remembers where we left off?
We stumbled into a bar. Well,
Good.
Well,
one
not
of us.
we.
Yeah.
I successfully snuck into the bar.
Who did not?
My friend here tripped a little bit.
And the rest
happens.
of us were standing
Sometimes
in the
we
storage
roll
closet.
high, sometimes we roll low.
Yeah, it happens.
It just happens. And one of us fell in like a drunken idiot. Right here.
I'm like here, and she's like
Where are
here.
you?
Yeah, we're
Alright, so we're at the Rascally Rabbit Tavern.
Rascally Rabbit.
Einhorn.
Oh, yeah, there is Einhorn.
okay. Well, on this eraser with the smiley face until
Oh,
Here, chick. It's kind of a loot, right? Yes. You're looking good today,
eraser, or
Einhorn.
do you
want to be in green?
actually, you know, my loot is broken from when I
True.
died.
True.
Alright, well.
Einhorn today will be played as a woman.
Yeah,
Nice thighs.
What is that thing?
that's Lady Einhorn.
That's a
No
gender
horn.
bending episode. Alright, so as I recall, Linja had just snuck in very discreetly from the back, from
job,
the
Linja.
storage area, which had led to that secret hallway, the secret enclave of the.
You need to watch that first step, though.
It's a
Oh,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't go first. She snuck in. Melisandro did not. She made a clatter. And the three of you stooges are
Standing at the door.
right at the door.
Hello.
Hello! Hello!
Hello.
Those are good. And everyone turned around to face you. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Twilight Chorus! Should I pull out my bagpipe? We have the strong man, the gold dragonborn Nebo. We have our beautiful bard. He's...
Lady Einhorn.
That's right, you're not playing anything. I'll play my bagpipe and you can just sing.
Yeah, I could. Oh yeah, I don't have a loot. Yeah, so I go to take out my loot, and it's in shambles, and I'm like, we haven't been paid yet.
Can you mend it?
Yeah, but it takes 10 minutes.
Oh, well, that's not gonna work. He will magically mend his loot for you fine people.
We once went to a dinner where the people tried to kill us, but they failed and we killed them instead. Not us. I mean, this is a story from another time. This didn't just happen in this room. Thank you.
Yay!
Let's get a performance roll from the two of you.
All right.
There's perf-
Actually, go ahead. You throw in as well, Roselle.
8 plus 6. I don't know
18
what
plus. I add to this.
So I got 14.
Yeah, what do you
Performance?
add? Oh, I don't have performance. I have charisma though.
Well, you had your charisma bonus.
Okay, so 11. So 22.
You had 22, and you had
14.
14.
That's with my bonus.
So you're kind of a.
I'm used to it.
I mean, there's a
That's
couple,
about what I usually get.
couple collapse, couple.
They liked
What's-
it. They liked it.
What's happening here?
That's a pretty good guy.
I'm a dude again.
They're all just sort of looking.
Should we pass around like the tip hat?
Yeah. The tip loot, the bowl of my loot hanging.
We
Yeah,
take
so-
tips. We also take drinks. Whatever you guys are willing to give.
We were meant to be a surprise performance. Surprise!
Ah!
So out from the crowd steps. The loot goes around. And no one puts any money.
I'm mending my loot now.
Yeah. So someone from the crowd steps out and approaches you all. He is a one-armed man and he's very unkempt, but he stands with sort of an official demeanor, like he's an important person. What were you? What? Did you say need a hand? Yeah?
I was gonna say nice to meet you, but boy.
Sorry.
We'll say he did not hear that when we started to talk over that. Not a good first impression.
Couldn't help myself.
Hey! What were you lot doing back in that room?
We were preparing.
We were about to do a performance.
Warming up our vocals. You think I could hit those notes without preparing?
Did you hit those notes?
Oh, you should hear when I don't prepare.
That is true.
Yeah, it
It's
takes
not-
a lot of work
it's
to
not
use
nice.
this bagpipe.
What? I don't... There's no performance here.
Well, there's
Is
a
this
bus.
not the place that we were supposed to go?
Yeah, isn't this the Wile E. Coyote?
What's the... What? No.
No?
Oh, where are we?
Oh.
You told me this
I
is where we
thought
were
it
supposed to
was.
go.
I don't spend a lot of
Rabbit
time in these
coyote.
buildings.
So confusing.
Yeah, it's look squishy people. Where are we?
All you humans look alike. I mean, no
yeah,
offense, but
I just
it's just confusing to us.
Are you with them?
Yeah, I'm a really bad manager. I brought them to the wrong place. Kind of got lost.
it's all right.
I know.
She's very nice. She brings us mutton. We keep her around.
Brings him mutton, not me.
Well,
I haven't eaten in days.
Are you with them?
They see me?
Oh, you're right. You're hidden. Never mind.
Yeah.
You're skulking.
I'm blending. I'm blended in.
She was the one who clapped.
That's right. You got it.
she's like,
Yeah. No. Actually, that I wouldn't because that would.
That's a good point, yeah.
Dead giveaway.
Yeah.
How did you get in here?
I don't remember. I just remember we rushed in and we started preparing.
I think I would have noticed that.
Well, we didn't notice you. When
I
we
didn't
came
notice
in.
you, sir.
I'm just a guy.
I know there's a lot of these
Yeah.
guys in here, and it's just hard to tell.
I feel like I would have noticed you for some reason.
I really appreciate that. It's really nice of you to say. He's a nice guy right here. Let's get him a drink.
Any drink.
Any drink?
Well, it's Satelica. She hired us, you see, and asked us to come. That's the name of the chick. I looked her up.
It's Italia.
It's Italia.
She owns this.
Close.
What was her name?
It's Italia.
Italia.
Alright, do a bluff roll.
Oh, you're screwed now.
2. I don't get a bonus to that, do I? Charisma, at least.
Charisma.
+4, so 6.
She didn't hire you. She doesn't hire any performers.
Well,
I thought we were getting paid.
this is the third time this month.
I'll take that drink, though.
All right. Where do you get them? Never been in here before.
Bar.
All right, let's go. Let's get a drink.
You guys haven't seen too many bars.
Like I
huh?
said, we don't come indoors much.
We drink based on our tips, and as you can see, we don't get.
Yeah, we didn't get much tips. But I happen to have a coin here, so let's get you a drink.
All right.
Barkeep, drink.
What do you want?
Whatever this good sir would like.
You know what I want. Guy starts pouring something from a bottle. That'll be 2 silver.
All right, we'll give you 2 silver. What is the gold to silver ratio?
10 silver makes it gold.
All right, there you go.
The bartender is
Oh,
clearing his
tip?
throat at
Oh,
you.
okay. What's a good thing, guys? Silver?
Yeah, silver.
I'll give you a silver.
Look how hard that guy freaked out for the gold.
Very good tip, sir. Thank you.
It's half the price of the drink.
50%
50% tip, you know.
So this man tips back his drink and drinks it heartily. Pounds it down. Ah, that was good.
Oh, glad that you enjoyed it.
So what do you guys play?
Well, we've done a couple outdoor concerts and a couple funerals. and a kids party once, but it didn't work out too well because the kids saw us and started screaming. But,
And
you
the
know,
parents did too.
and the
remember?
parents did too. You know, the thing is, our manager, she looks normalish, except for those ears, and she gets us the gigs, so they don't really quite see us coming.
So, how many musicians travel with such heavy weaponry?
Well, like I said, we do a lot of traveling.
The roads are
And,
hard. This is a dangerous land.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult. When the little bit of money we get, we need to protect it, you know, because most of the time we're hungry.
People think we're an easy target when they see us playing our instruments. They
Yeah.
think, oh, we'll mug them.
They always beat us up as kids, you know, for liking music. You know, how many
See, this-
lizards do you know that like bagpipes?
The one horn.
It's not
that's-
easy.
I don't want to go into
Yeah,
it,
it's
but
pretty bad. Let's not talk about it. He doesn't like it.
that's why I
It's
decided I
it's
need to
okay.
defend myself.
It's all right. Everything's gonna be okay.
All right.
How good are you guys with those weapons?
Yeah, I say we're okay. I've cut up a couple of tree stumps in my day. You know how it is.
Ah, well, I've got a job, but it's a little bit more difficult than tree stumps.
Let's hear
Hey,
it.
you know, it's money.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Damn. Sorry.
from the darkness.
I just realized you overcharged for ale.
That's you really looked that up.
You're funny.
Sorry. You bought him a gallon. Ale.
You really like the ale.
Kind of the good
Ale.
stuff.
Yeah.
It was from a bottle.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
This place is like the
High end.
high-end
My
place.
bad.
The Wiley Coyotes were the cheapest.
Those
it is.
curtains are fabulous. I was just saying that.
We have a problem in Happy Hearth.
No.
We have many poor that live here. Maybe you've come across them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think one or two.
Yeah, and the whole gaggle of them.
Yeah.
So you've
They're
noticed
poor tippers.
if they can't tip.
I know. That's
Yeah,
one of the
which
reasons why
terrible
we
tips.
it's terrible. Got a sock.
They're being killed. It's very quiet. No one knows about it because they're very quiet. They keep to themselves.
So how do you know about it?
I'm a man about town. I'm the law here.
What's your name?
Greatest.
You're the greatest?
No T at the end, jackass.
I don't mind my friend. He gets a little wily when he's hungry.
They're being slaughtered in small numbers, so it's not that noticeable to the public.
So do you have any leads?
It's werewolves.
That's a pretty good lead.
I know it. They're the claw marks, the disfiguring bites, the terrible damage being done to them. We found a couple of them tucked away in the woods outside of town. It's gotta be werewolves.
Is there any of these bodies we could look at?
No, they've been buried. There has not been an attack in the past couple days, but I fear it's just a matter of time before they return. Drag one of our poor into the night, feast on their flesh, and leave them for dead.
You're a kind man to care about them.
It's my job.
So
Still, we've been in places where they don't.
it's very true. So we're new to town. Is there no law force here to look after this?
Just a simple militia. Me.
Just you.
Well, I'm the head of the
Oh,
militia.
okay. I was gonna say that's pretty simple. It's just you.
You guys are not bright, are you?
And it's
No,
not my highest
no.
stat.
Have you seen my character?
Jesus, look at this guy.
Yeah. So where do we start? Where would you suggest we start looking?
Talk to the poor. See if they'll talk to you. They won't talk to me. But maybe they'll have answers for you. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll have clues.
It's a good place to start.
We know they were hanging out at Federico Uclico's house.
Ogligo. He's a good man.
Oh,
Are you friends with him?
yes. We stayed at his house the other night.
Oh, so you're rich.
No.
No, we're just friends. He let us stay, but
Why would a man like Federico Ogligo allow you into his home?
he liked our performance.
Is he deaf?
Might be now.
He might have been a little drunk. I'm not sure. But he seemed to be
The
married.
thing about art is it's subjective, sir.
That's true.
Oh no, that's not true at all. It's either good or it's bad.
He really liked my scales.
I believe that. They're very pretty.
It's
Well,
my best feature.
maybe you can get him to bankroll you a little bit. Maybe spend some money on some goods or anything you need.
It wouldn't hurt to get a little rest and maybe
Up my
another
armor
wonderful
class.
cape.
I mean,
Could work.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
so I don't die all the time.
All right. Well, now you've given us some good leads. Where do we get a hold of you once we find any information?
You come back here. If I'm not around, you just ask for me. They can find me.
Now, before we go, the owner of this bar, have you seen her?
Well, she was here a little while ago.
Hmm.
She passed through and said she was going on a trip.
Okay. Do you know much about her?
Well, not very much. I mean, she's very rich. She gets most of our money. Beautiful woman. Kind of lusty.
We gathered that.
How do you think I lost my arm? Not true. That's just a joke.
You're a funny man.
I should join your band.
You should. Oh, this is my friend. Well, we'll go check that out. I think I saw some men of the street
Men
outside.
Man of the street. Who is this guy?
Let's go outside.
Are they next to the women of the night?
Yeah, they're next to the women of the night and the children of the damned. Let's go find them.
You're paying.
Well, we might need to pay anything because we gave him a good tip last
Well,
time.
let's go back to Frederico and chat with our buddy old pal.
Well, it was good meeting you.
Get a new curtain for you.
Thanks for the tip. Hopefully, this will pan out. You said you had a job for us, so I assume there's some.
Oh yeah,
payment?
if we solve this problem, we were just gonna go do it. He's not as dumb as you are.
Well, I'm sure we can get our council elders to help pay for any prices you incur, or
This is the first I've heard of council elders.
Yeah.
I learned more about this place.
You
as we
want
go.
scalps, pelts, claws, teeth, hooves?
I'm sure any part of a werewolf would be very valuable, but just proof of
So if we take the werewolf scalp and then it turns back into a human scalp, are you cool with that?
I think I need it to be proven that it is actually a werewolf.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
We could draw a picture.
It's true.
Don't think that'll work.
Don't say that in front of me.
All right, well,
You'll be compensated for your
All right.
efforts.
Well, have a good evening, so.
yeah. Nice meeting you. Thanks
Still
for the tip.
evening, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Strong
well,
character.
I'm heading back to Federico Guigo's house.
I guess we're going with you.
I guess I'm coming too.
I guess I should probably walk in front of you guys.
Oh yeah, because he's the prince.
Yeah.
Lost
You
my,
are to hit this guy.
In this town you are.
I lost my cape.
I lost my gold.
Well, hopefully we get back
I
to that
lost
bum.
I lost my
And
life.
he'll tell us
Yeah,
all
I
about
have
it.
so much gold. It's not a problem.
I was wondering when we were going to bring up Satalia. I was like, all right, I guess we're
Yeah, I
abandoning
thought the
her.
lie was that we were at the wrong place. Then you're like, where's the lady that we know?
Yeah.
Well,
like,
yeah, obviously
I was gonna
didn't care
go
anymore.
search for her, but then he just mentioned
I was
it,
gonna
so I
tell
was
you
like,
to,
okay.
but
It's alright, she's gone.
Whatever.
It's all good. It's
Anyhow.
all good.
did we just leave, Lynn?
No, I
she can't.
I
Okay.
tagged along. I tagged along.
So, let me go to his house.
All right, so you walk back down the street, and you do encounter lots of poor along the way.
Should we stop and ask him?
Let's ask now. Yeah.
Me or one of you?
Uh,
Or someone a little
Maybe
less
you, yeah.
fearsome? Who gave him the coin?
I don't want to get mobbed again.
Yeah, that's true. He did. He gave him a lot of money.
I'm just saying, I think that might buy us a little bit of information.
Let's wait for that one later. I'm sure we have a lot more people who may look a little
Yeah.
more common,
Yeah.
who are
He
good
said
at
they've.
that kind
He
of
said
thing.
they've already been mauled. some have been mauled.
Yeah.
Basically, he implied that the poor people were being pulled from,
The
like
mobs.
being taken, and then outside of the town and attacked and killed.
I'm wondering if she's gonna ask. Are you gonna ask?
We could
her?
both ask,
Yeah.
right?
Go.
Sure. if you
Two
want to.
girls, right?
Two girls.
Two girls.
Yeah, we'll hang back a little bit.
I have some rations. You want to give them a little food?
We haven't eaten either.
We're gonna eat it
One
different.
of my
Aw,
skills.
I could just
Yeah,
give
we
them
have.
some money.
One of my skills is I can
You guys
find
had a delicious
food.
dinner.
Yeah.
Just like
We had a
10
delicious-
minutes
Oh,
ago.
okay.
Why don't you take some bread
I did.
and give it to them?
Can you
He
rest of that
didn't,
broth?
No.
No.
No, I looked at that and I said, no, thank you.
No.
That's for Papa.
That's for me.
Well, so what do you look
This
like?
goes with me.
Are you just looking for like a? Okay,
person.
so you've got like
You have a bunch
people
of
huddled up under like clothes. I mean, like big roby clothes. You've got some, like a poor family with a mother and father and a little kid.
Give it to the kid.
I mean, you can probably most any kinds of poor person you could find. There's a very high population in this town.
I don't
Okay.
think we have to
Some
give them
beds.
something. I think we can just go up and ask.
Give them
It'd be
some
nice to give them
helps.
some
I wonder if
food.
there's like a
don't
leader.
have anything
of
to
the
give.
I just gave you some bread.
I ate it.
The damn Republican of the party.
Jeez.
Trickle down.
All right,
fucking
I'm gonna
knowledge,
go
bitch.
Yeah, here's my crumb.
Well-
Hey, let's go talk to these people.
Okay, cool.
And
Let's
it's not a good idea.
Well, you ate the
You're
bread.
scary.
I'll talk to the people first. I'll wave
Yes,
you
sir.
in.
All right. Wave you in.
You're a little boy.
I'm a little boy. Little boy doing little boy things.
Hey there.
Well, hey, lady.
You
Hey,
hungry?
hello, lady.
Yeah.
You look cold. Here's a silver.
Sweet.
I don't think he's gonna care about my bread now.
Snaps up that silver before you even have your hand fully open. Thanks, lady. Runs away.
What?
All right, I'm gonna go talk to these people
No,
here.
no.
Excuse me.
You could probably say something to the kid. He's not just doesn't dart off. Into
Oh, I thought he's like already gone.
I mean, he turns to walk away.
It's like there's more where that came from, right? What's your name?
Rez.
Rez.
It's short for Rezel,
Good name.
which is short for Reseline,
Good name.
which is short for Reselina tea,
Who gave you this name?
which is
Jeez.
short for Reselina TV.
How much longer can you go?
That's what she
As
said.
long as I can try to think of names.
That's only half.
How can Reselina TV help you?
I'm not writing that down.
I feel like he's not important.
I got Rez.
Our friend here, this shiny gentleman
Hey, how you
here.
doing?
Are you next to her? Or are you?
I'm sort of in the background.
Okay.
I'm just waving.
Oh my God!
Is the
Is that a
most
god?
He likes to think so.
Sweet,
Hey,
sweet venom.
no commentary from the peanut gallery, please.
you see how muscular and glorious he looks? He is the most famous mercenary in all the lands.
Mercenary. Does he have money for me?
There might be money for you. We heard rumors that there might be some issues that need solving.
What are issues?
Do you notice any of your friends disappearing?
No, I don't have very many friends.
Do you notice anybody disappearing around you?
Disappearing?
They don't come
Yeah.
back.
Some people have disappeared.
You never wonder why?
Is it that mercenary?
He's here to help.
Oh. Cool.
I have bread.
Can I have some bread?
Yes. Will you scream if I approach?
Oh,
Okay.
you're a mercenary guy.
I am. Here's some bread.
Fact.
Now, it's good. I know. I enjoy it too.
Chopping away at some hardtack.
Carbs are great. Now, we're looking for some bad people. And if you know who might know information so that I can take care of those bad people, that would be great.
I'll tell you what I know.
That's all we ask.
Okay.
Not a little scamp.
He's eating his bread. He's looking at his silver. He's looking at you. He's looking at her. He's pretty inundated with the
Like the greatest day of his life.
sensory overload here. What?
So, any news? Anyone you might be able to tell us we could talk to? Who might know where these people are going, why they're disappearing?
Oh, I don't really know why people are turning up, but sometimes we get together and we share food and we, share some warmth and we talk and tell stories and we, sometimes we beg together and then some people just aren't there. Sometimes I guess it's because they're somewhere else, but there are some people that said they were going to be there and they weren't there.
Is there anyone who comes and that's not supposed to be there to these groups?
Well, we try to hide at certain times when it gets really late. We make sure to stay hidden.
Who is there someone that the streets know that they should stay away from?
Well, I think it's monsters.
It might be, and that's why I'm here. I need to get the monsters. So
I hope you do.
I want to, very badly. That's my job.
That's a cool job.
It's a pretty cool job.
Mercenary job.
Mercenary god job.
I
You know
want to
how
be
it
a
is.
mercenary.
Maybe when you grow up.
When you hit level 3.
Now,
Do you notice around a certain time when people tend to disappear?
Well, it's what they call the witching hour.
Which now?
Witching hour. You gotta stay in bed, stay hidden
that every night or only some nights?
every night.
So like midnight.
Okay.
All right. Well, what about
It's like, well, yeah, duh.
well, what about these? What about these gatherings? Do you think you could tell people that we need to talk to them, like maybe some grown-ups, and they could give us some information?
You want to talk to a grown-up?
Well, I'm just trying to find out as much information as I can.
You talk to my dad.
Could we?
Yeah.
Well, great.
Is there a leader of some type that you know?
We don't have leaders.
Oh, your dad'll work. Could
He-
you lead us to him?
He will work for food.
I have some food.
Yeah, I can show you, Dad.
Great.
Hey, Dad! Kid goes running off.
We follow him.
I assume he's sending his dad over to us.
He said, come on.
Do we see him yet?
We see like a block down. This kid's run off. He's going,
See you
oh,
later.
it's there.
Mind if we chat?
Well, kids are telling you to come on.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
okay,
right.
we'll follow.
So we'll follow.
I tried,
I
apparently.
follow behind, just
Yeah,
keep him
follow
in eye
behind.
shot, but just
So are we
hang
close
back.
enough to him yet?
Don't want to overwhelm
Yeah,
his family with.
he takes you up. He's like, come here.
Yeah.
Hello, good sir.
Ugh. Hello.
Pardon my appearance, but I'm here in very important business. I've been hearing that there's been some trouble in the streets.
What kind of trouble?
I've been hearing that people have been going missing.
That's true.
Well, we'd like to stop that.
Do you think you can?
I'd like to try.
I believe you. If anyone could.
Well, I appreciate that. I have some bread here, if you're hungry.
I'd like to give it to my wife.
There you go.
My wife eats. Thank you, sir. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome. Any information you might be able to give us about these disappearances would help me greatly.
Well, it was sudden when it started. It was a couple months ago. Friends that we would meet up with regularly just would not be there. I mean, at first you don't suspect anything besides death or unusual circumstances, but it happened a few times. And it happened a few more. It seems like it's becoming more common. They're disappearing, and these are people that have been here for years and shared our misfortune and helped us get by.
Is there any connection between the disappearances? Anything like time of day, type of person, family members?
Well, it's at night, and it's every kind of person. No real connection.
Is it only the poor? Do you notice anyone
Well, I don't.
wealthier?
I don't get around in other circles very often, but
I mean,
yes.
you hear words on the streets, don't you?
We are the streets. We are the word on the street.
Yeah.
So, no, we don't really hear about what happens in houses or ballrooms. Just our own people.
I mean, I assume if some aristocracy
Yeah.
went missing, they would hear about it. So.
Do you think is there a way that you guys protect each other?
Well, I mean, we do our best we can. We have no homes to hide in or
Right, but I mean like a
shelter us.
communication system. Like if something were to happen, could you somehow alert me so that I could help?
Maybe use the city to send you a message, but I mean, it's a small town. You can come run screaming.
Anything you can do.
But I would think that someone would have done that by now. The number
I'd
of
hope so too.
disappearances.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Whatever is killing our people, they're doing it very quickly, very effectively.
No bodies were found?
No, we've never found any bodies.
Well,
That's been the last one.
when was the last person who went missing?
It's just a few days ago, and it's usually in the dead of night.
Alright.
At this point, you'll very rarely find any of us out after midnight.
So it's single people or is it in groups? I assume you guys.
Sometimes it's single people missing, usually. Sometimes there's a couple people missing. There's even been entire families missing.
Have you guys done anything to protect yourselves? Like stayed in groups?
We do as much as we can, but sometimes the option's not always there.
Alright. Well, I appreciate you taking the time.
I gave your boy a silver. Go stay in an inn tonight. Keep yourself safe.
You holding out on me, kid?
Oh, whatever.
No, that doesn't happen. Thank you very much.
If
Be like, "You
we
should."
find any information out, we'll try and find you. Let you know.
Your kindness is
Oh, what's
greatly
this guy's
appreciated.
name? So where's the TTT?
That's the kid. What's your name?
My kid's name. My kid's name is Bill.
Oh, your kid's got quite the sense of humor.
My name is. I almost said Rando. My name is Fenric.
Okay.
Rando.
Random.
Well, I hope you have a safe night.
Well, we will indoors, thanks to this kind lady.
You're welcome.
We're off to see if we can find any leads.
Good luck, detective.
All right, I'll go back to you guys.
Well, a lot of circumstances.
I like how you dropped the dragon voice when you were talking to him, mostly, and then you went right back. Well, guys.
Well, a lot of stuff that didn't really.
Just assume we were in earshot. Just
Sweet thing.
You probably caught most of that.
Yeah.
so it sounds like around midnight, all the poor hide themselves. So what if we were the only ones out?
What if we dressed up as poor?
Indeed.
The gold dragon.
Well, maybe
Doesn't
not
mean
him.
I need to
Yeah.
be the
Yeah,
one.
but maybe
But I could be like a box.
I could dress up.
our one human. All the poor in this town are human. So our one
Well, I'm
human.
already dressed like a poor person.
I'm happy to be a
There's
decoy.
probably a couple like gnomes and dwarves. And
Okay,
Well, here's the
but
question.
not tieflings and dragons.
not
Should
so
we-
much
Should we
tieflings.
go to
In
Federico
nobility.
Pliego?
Not so,
clothing
no
first.
princes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what time? Like, how close are
A
we?
couple people wearing curtains though.
How close are we to the witching hour? Or is it already past? for
No,
tonight?
you get probably a couple hours.
Well, we have a few hours until midnight.
Yeah.
So I say we go and try to upgrade our equipment and maybe get a little rest, and
Sounds good.
can't do anything right now anyways.
Agreed. Let's go speak to this Pliego.
This Pliego guy.
Yeah.
He gave you your cape, remember?
Yeah, I know.
You probably might want it back.
Well, we can talk about that when we get there.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so we go.
Yes.
Continue on to
Pligo's
Obligo's.
house.
Yeah, well,
but now
King
Rizal.
Rizal.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm
Bound
upgraded.
to king.
He's a
Yeah.
prince. He's a prince. Get it right.
Get out of my house.
He was knighted while he was,
His
he was
father died.
ordained.
I like your little like column of people.
All right, so you go into. Oh man, what the hell was the servant's name?
Oh, I don't have that one anymore.
We're all like,
He could be a different servant. I imagine he's got more, and they have nights off.
Old Will.
Old Will.
Old
Laughs
Will
at
was
his-
the butler.
Laughs at his own jokes.
Yeah.
Old Will. A little
Oh, actually, I
Bill.
wrote that
No,
too.
I have William.
I just have Will.
William
You wrote
the
Old
butler.
Will?
I have
Here's
Old
William.
Old Will.
I wrote Will.
Old Will.
We're going with Old Will.
Old
He
Will
was the
is-
butler.
And
Is
we've
what I
already
have.
had 2 Bills.
I wrote
we
Will
killed
the
one
butler.
Bill down in the dungeon. He was the guard.
Yeah.
Old
kid's,
Will.
kid's name isn't Bill. It's Rez.
See you later, dude.
I was just joking. All right. The door swings open.
Old Will.
There's Old Will.
How you been?
Oh, it's you gentlemen and ladies again.
Howdy.
Why are you here?
Greetings, William. Is the man of the house around?
Why, yes, he is.
May we speak with him?
Why don't you come on in?
Thank you.
He welcomes you
I
with a
forget what we told. Did we tell Rodrigo about the whole rivalry here in the Dragon Cult thing?
No,
Or?
we just told we were a prince.
Okay, just checking.
You didn't tell him stuff?
I don't
That's
think
why
we
I
did.
thought we might have, but
Did we tell him?
Well, you're definitely looking for Handle, and you asked him about
oh
Handle.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, we did.
But we probably didn't say why.
We didn't
Yeah,
say
he didn't know a
anything
lot
about
about
sour
it.
venom
Yeah.
or anything like
He
that.
didn't know about him. He didn't know what he did, where he lived.
You guys would have maybe said something, but that's cool.
Well, I mean, Aglio could open up with, so, did you find that Dragon Cult?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch that episode. I was like, shit, they didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He's psychic.
Roll
Nothing.
for it.
That's a good idea.
Tell him the dungeon master to roll for it.
Yeah,
That's pretty bold. Man.
5.
Hey, everyone! Did things go well finding that dragon cult?
Quite
Somewhat.
50-50. We killed most of them, but not the leader.
Straight up murdered him?
Well, they
No.
were going to kill us.
Oh
It was
wow!
kill or be killed.
Oh, I'm glad to see you were the ones who prevailed in that battle.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But unfortunately,
What happened to my curtain?
It was a casualty of the battle. It's one of the reasons why the battle started. See, you ripped your curtain. I took offense. I had to take care of it.
Very brave.
I love that curtain.
I did
It
too.
was beautiful.
Expensive.
It was a beautiful curtain. Finest thing I've ever worn.
That's sad.
yes, but unfortunately the leader got away. We're still tracking her. But in the meantime, another...
Who's the leader?
Satelica?
I don't know if we really
What?
Satalia? She was their leader?
Do you know her?
Well, yeah,
Oh, you know her.
I did.
Mm.
Do you happen to have a daughter?
No.
Not anymore.
Thanks for personal question. No, she's the leader of a cult?
We believe so. She ordered them to kill us.
She did do that.
Oh. Yeah, I might have to rethink my dating. Huh.
Try Tinder.
Well, where is she now?
That's we're still trying to track her. But
In the meantime,
in the meantime, werewolves have overrun the city, and we need
Wait,
to
what? Excuse me?
Oh my
okay,
god.
all right,
Let's
all right.
reel it
My
in. reel
friend
it in.
here has been drinking. What we do know,
I'm so sober.
I know. What we do know is we've been hearing rumors that the poor of this city have gone missing.
Oh, I had heard nothing of that.
We heard it from your chief security officer.
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm a
chief
bard. I like to
security
make up.
officer?
I like to make up stories.
Greatest.
I
Greatest.
just assumed werewolves because
No,
it
I've heard of
sounds
that
interesting.
guy. He's like the head of the militia, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Militia.
I know.
You know,
But
he's the
if
guy
it's
who-
really a problem,
And he says werewolves?
Yeah.
we haven't confirmed anything yet.
That was my bard
Yes,
storytelling.
we haven't
I
confirmed
just
anything yet.
automatically assume it's something fantastical. Could just be a brigand.
He really has been
People
drinking.
see giant lizard man, and they think crazy things. All right. The point is, we want to solve this problem, or at least help. Is there anything you could do to help us out in this?
I mean, if there's people in my city being killed, we definitely need to do something about it.
That's why we came. We were hoping you'd feel that way.
I don't know if Greatest is the guy. I mean, that guy's a drunk.
Well, it's one of the reasons why we came to talk to you.
That's why
Would
he
you
put
say
us.
he's not to be trusted?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, he seems like he's done pretty good work for us in the past, but
What can you tell us about his militia?
well, it's farmers and merchants with pitchforks and knives.
So
it's not an army, but
At
it's
the very least, you could say he was wise enough to hire us for the job.
is that a thing I would say?
That's what I would say.
I guess you guys have been fairly effective so far.
You
If
haven't seen
everything
us
else-
in action. Well, not me, but them.
I feel like we've at least survived, so.
Again.
Have
them.
you heard anything in the nobility about anyone going missing?
I mean, no. I mean, I'll be honest. We really don't pay that much attention to the poor. It's
Well, I meant among the nobility.
among the wealthy. No. Besides, I guess Satalia now hightailing it out of town. I don't know about anyone turning up missing.
Well,
But I guess, anything can happen underneath my nose with all this information I'm getting.
we want to see if we can put a stop to it.
I'd appreciate that.
Do you mind if we sort of take a little time and rest up and maybe wash up?
Sure, please.
Right.
Bath is available. I have
Finally take a shower after that disgusting monster exploded all over us.
some fresh
Me too.
clothing.
Curtains.
Although, should
Curtains.
I, if I'm going to be playing a dirty
That's a good
Oh,
point.
you're covered in.
beggar?
But you might want to be clean underneath. I don't know.
Yeah, that's nice. I'll go
But if it's a werewolf, it might be scent.
That's a good point. Sorry.
So you get to remain dirty.
Okay.
And you might want to roll around outside.
Mother Earth.
I was going to do it anyway.
A dirt bath.
That's a good point. Then maybe none of us should then. Because a werewolf would smell us too.
Old Will says, I think some of you should.
Well, if we're going to be hiding in the shadows,
Should we smell though?
We should.
How do we not smell like soap or whatever the...
Maybe.
I do
Go
have
take-
some fine bath products you'll
Exactly.
enjoy a
See?
lot.
you know.
You guys
I'm not against
go
the
take a
bath.
bath.
Yeah,
Go take a bath.
go.
We'll not take
Hey,
a bath.
hey,
Maybe the wolves will just target the gross smelling dirty people, not
I'm
the
just saying.
not the roses.
Anything I know about dogs, and if werewolves are anything like dogs, they're gonna be able to smell us unless we're...
Do you have
Downwind.
floral based? We could hide in a rose bed.
gonna carry beds with us.
I think that's what most bath stuff's made out of in olden times.
All right. Well, we just need to make sure that we're downwind. And I think it'll be fine.
Oh, I'll just remain gross.
All right. I'm gonna go shower up and find a
At
curtain.
least my face is clean.
Men's bath. Ladies,
Come on, Chip Skull. All
Please. We will just be gross.
right, I'm on.
Duncan Chip Skull.
Yeah.
already that's the name of the episode. Girls stink. All right,
Alright, I'm
so,
gonna go
so
out
Chip
into
Skull's
the-
gonna be cleaner than the ladies.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
I'm gonna
He's,
go.
so okay, Chip Skull is in heaven. He's in bath time bubble fun.
That's good. That's good.
He's
I was in bath time bubble fun.
spitting water everywhere. He's making snowmen out of bubbles. It's not even
Fabulous.
possible.
Hey, whatever. He's got good bubbles.
This is the greatest day of my life.
I agree. You don't get a lot of this in the wild, Chippy.
Hey, get my back, dragon dude.
Oh, you're bathing together? All right.
Of course.
That kind of bath, huh?
Whatever. We're secure in our sexuality.
Why are you?
Yeah.
He's-
He's a dragon,
Says that
and
through
he's
the
a
door.
goblin. He doesn't know any better. Exactly.
Chihuahuas and Great Danes. Just saying.
That's not even a word.
Like Chihuahuas and Great Danes?
Yeah,
Yeah, it works.
Oh
it's
my.
impressive. We're really
This is
sad
why we don't
for
hang
one
out
or
with
the other.
druids.
Anyway.
The more you know.
The more-
Before we start considering the possibilities of that happening,
I'm gonna go outside, roll around in the dirt, and then
well, I'm already
go to
gross.
sleep in a tree.
So
I'm sleeping in a tree.
I'm very unhappy about this.
all right. So you guys are getting a short rest. So any of your hit die rolling you need to do, you can do that.
I'm at full.
What is it again? How much is it?
So your level,
Right.
you get that many hit die. You can do it one at
so 2
a
D10s.
time. You roll the die, you add your Constitution modifier, and that's how many hit points you get back.
Right.
If one roll isn't enough, you can do it again, but then you won't have any more hit die
Until the next short rest.
your next long rest.
It's the next long rest.
If you use up all your hit die.
So 5
Plus your constitution.
plus my constitution. All right, so that's 6. I think I'll stop there.
Okay. And just mark down 1 hit die.
1 hit die.
4, so I am maxed out.
Awesome. I'm pretty close to my max, which is good.
Maxed out.
And then I get my dragon breath back.
Do not get my bardic inspirations back on a short
I get
rest.
my second wind back.
Requires a long.
And I get my action surge back.
I assume your spells come back with the short rest.
I can't remember.
I think so.
I'm all ready to go.
Oh, somebody took my
One
butt.
might.
Oh, it's here. I'm
I
sorry.
also have Song of Rest. 1d6 hit points for all on a short rest.
Wait, do what?
As a bard, I have a Song of Rest. 1d6 hit points for all on short rest.
Oh, so you guys probably didn't even need to use your hit die.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Well, you can do it. You can save
Do
it
it
for
later.
It's fine,
another
just leave
short
it.
rest if you need.
Okay. We'll get messed up. Just remember.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I mean, basically, when you guys are out of hit die, that's gonna be pretty handy
Yeah.
Because you said we have to do a long rest to get them back.
Yeah.
to get the hit die back.
Okay,
Yeah.
hit that back.
So I think I've used them all now. My hit die.
I've used one.
I've used 1.
So, some of you are clean, some of you are not. You
The
all
girls are not.
rested enough.
Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face.
Teach me that song.
It's a great jig, right?
I got a happy face.
I got a happy face.
I've got a happy bird.
Look at this great curtain I found in the bathroom.
Oh, excellent.
That's nice.
You can't just keep taking his curtains. He's not gonna
Matches
let us
my
back in.
eyes.
He's not gonna let us back in.
He said, "Make yourself at home."
And
Not
it,
You didn't say make yourself be home.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen. You're just jealous. This looks really good on me.
They're fine. That looks great.
Thank you.
yes, we'll really, really hide ourselves well with that.
I don't need to wear it. Just need to have it.
Okay. So you need to have it.
Just like how it feels.
Petting.
I don't get a lot of luxury, all right? This is the nicest journey I've ever had in my life. I lived in a furnace.
In the furnace?
Yeah, I did. We require a lot of heat when we're young to grow properly.
So do you miss it? Miss the furnace?
No, it's very
Can we
small.
move on, please?
Dwarves don't have a lot of space in their houses, so the bigger I got, the harder it was to move around. And, you know, you
I'm
can
still
imagine.
gross, so let's move on.
Yeah, I know. I'm just talking to the guys, you know?
All right, well, that's
Let's get out of here.
It says I gain all expended spell slots when you finish a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, so not with a short rest.
No.
You can move. You can pick a different spell though.
Can you?
At a short rest, I thought you could.
It doesn't say.
Short rest.
Bummer.
Short rest. You can pick a different spell. Is that correct?
For her?
Casters.
Not all classes can change different spells.
Oh, okay.
Like the spells you have, or just the spells you have?
Preparing a new list of druid
No, I don't
spells
mean-
requires time spent in prayer and
What?
meditation. All at least 1 minute per spell level.
So you could have been meditating.
Oh, so
well, rolling in the.
I mean, if I
So then
know
she
3
went and took a
spells
nap.
and I have 2 spell slots,
She was
I
meditating.
can switch
Because that's how they sleep.
on a.
She's already used all her spells.
So that's not what a
Yeah, but you can
warlock
get it back, though,
does.
right?
Okay.
Through
That's
meditation?
what a wizard does.
No.
Okay.
Basically, as a
That's been
warlock,
long
you
rest.
It says
have
a long
the
rest.
spells you have, and they're always the
Put it
spells.
away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't change spells out like a wizard does.
Oh, okay.
They're just yours. Why you don't have
So
as
what did you
many
guys
or as many uses.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, I thought we were leaving.
We're trying to.
I'm waiting. I don't know. While we wait,
Huh. While we wait, Frederick. Oh, he's not here.
I found this fridge.
This fridge. It's impressive technology.
Yeah, it's one of my abilities is that I can find food.
Fine
You
fridge.
found his fridge.
You're raiding his fridge?
Yeah, it's one of my abilities.
You're
Foraging in the house.
You did eat that huge banquet not all that long ago.
I'm a big guy.
I didn't.
Oh, that's right.
'Cause I thought it was
He said make yourself at home.
I'm gonna make myself a sandwich.
Yeah, he's got food for you.
Yeah, he does. It's good.
Are you inventor of the
It's
chicken
just-
sandwich before
I mean,
Chick-fil-A?
It's not as good as the broth. Alright, this will be fine.
You can save the broth for
The
a
broth
rainy day.
is saved.
Yeah.
If
Hasn't
somebody
even been-
killed the broth maker,
Yeah,
there will
somebody.
be no more broth.
I can transform into a beast again. I do regain that after a short rest.
Good job.
But it has to be nothing with flying or swimming.
Yeah, not the later levels. I don't control when the voice comes out.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well, sometimes the British accent goes away and then it comes
Yeah.
back.
Because I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Alright,
So we're just milling about.
onward!
Does he ever talk like this just at home?
No,
No. Okay.
I did when I was practicing.
he did when he was practicing.
I had to figure out what pitch that wouldn't hurt my voice.
I don't think it's a
Yeah,
standard
for
accent
3
that
hours.
long.
Probably like, oh.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Found the right place. You go too deep.
Yeah. It'd be like Gollum. He has to like.
My precious.
Yeah.
This eyelash right here that I've been staring at.
I'm gonna poke you in the eye
I know,
until
right?
it leaves.
I wouldn't poke you in the eye. I got one off earlier.
We're all still in character.
I need you to move your dice and minis temporarily. It's pretty much
Run
going.
away!
Yeah.
The floor is shifting!
Ooh, you did.
Brazil! Save you.
Thanks, dude.
Ugh, God, it's going right in the middle. Here, scoot that down a little bit.
Is this a wooden bridge?
What?
Trying to read the map, interpret.
Like this is the bridge?
So you guys are done with your resting. Oh, did you get? So what was it? You meditate and you get some spells back. What was the thing?
No, I don't get the spells back except after a long rest.
Only during a long rest.
That's what it
She
said.
does get to transform into an animal again, though.
I can use wild shape again.
Squirrel.
Exactly.
Squirrely wrath!
But in order to change them, I have to meditate for 1 minute at a time if I want to change the spells.
I bought you some creature minis, by the way.
You
There you
did?
go.
That's nice.
What's the sleaziest,
I was hoping-
scummiest, poorest part of
Not
town?
this weekend. Not next weekend. But the weekend after that, we can paint them.
Wile E. Coyote.
I knew
Far
it.
in advance.
So I've got ACL, and then we're going out of town next weekend.
Oh, nice.
Still recording? Yeah. Well, I mean, you saw all the poor people. I mean, they were concentrated mostly, not even just a couple blocks from here. They tend to, you know, live in the streets nearest the nicest parts of town to,
Okay.
you know, try to get the money that they can, and we don't have the heart to shoo them away.
Here's the problem, though. I know a lot about what's going on. Who would know? Is there anyone who's sort of like the
This is new.
master of secrets?
This is the new information for me, and I don't have a little finger. So
I'm just saying.
Whoever that is.
whatever that is.
Yeah.
Is there someone in town who's known for knowing?
You know what? There is. There's this little weedy guy named Reed. He's
No.
always going place to place and
Did he have a subordinate?
skulking around.
Yeah, did he have a network of people who worked with him?
Second in command.
Is he dead?
He might not be around right now.
What'd you do to that guy?
He tried to kill us.
He tried to.
He was one of the cult.
Oh man,
He actually killed me for a while.
oh. You look pretty good for having died.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What the? So who all was in this cult? I think I need to know this now. Consult my bardic notes.
Well, Parthels is no more. I'm sorry for your loss in fine cooking.
I know.
Was part of the cult?
Indeed.
It's hurt me greatly.
Broth was amazing.
Broth was the best!
What would you be willing to give us for a taste of that broth?
Oh man, I mean,
Excuse me?
I can never,
Just curious.
I can never have it again.
I'm saying if
Never
you could,
again.
like the last ever, what would you?
Wow, that's a pretty interesting offer. I guess I'd give 10 gold for that.
Just curious.
I don't think you
We only
understand.
wanted a taste.
you guys are talking about.
You only wanted a taste.
I mean, I'm not a stupid man. You obviously have it with you.
If anyone wants to come any closer, cut you. Right?
Well,
It's not happening.
Well,
if it was on my person, I'd make the deal. But
I'm
since
pretty
it's
sure
on
it's on his person.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
You know what it's.
I've wasted your time. I'm sorry.
Do you want to sell that for 10 gold?
No.
20?
20 fucking gold, man.
that's a pretty good deal.
For a cup of soup?
How much is in my little
Don't worry about it. I can get it for you later.
I will drink it right now. Fighting words, all of you.
Maybe she meant she'll take it back from him after. I think drink it right now too, though.
I can hear you talking.
That's
Listen,
just
he's
the way our
friend.
thief thinks. She doesn't
He's our
actually
friend.
steal stuff.
And
She's a thief?
And we
What's she
want to
doing in
give
my
her
house?
once.
No. She steals
What
from
the
people
hell?
you don't like. We love you.
Oh.
I don't like where this is going.
Let's
friends.
talk about soup later. Let's talk about soup
Storm
later.
out.
That does seem like a less problem than some
Yes.
people
the door.
dying.
Yes.
Well, your soup just left.
Did you
so-
leave, really?
Yeah.
Stormed out angrily. My whole team just betrayed me.
I didn't say anything to you.
Very upset.
I was about to.
He
You
comes
should-
to console me.
I understand.
He runs out.
The big guy and the little guy left.
I'm sorry, the soup deal is off.
I mean, I wasn't going to steal his soup or anything.
No, I know. It's just he's sensitive. He's like a big teddy bear.
Bitches be
With
crazy.
They just be cray.
I'm gonna kill this druid.
As they say in the druidic tomes.
Let's just be crazy. I'm going to try that out on some people at the
At the next socialite event.
at the dance.
Yeah.
I was like, the racquetball court.
Before, just since you asked, Handel, the guy we were chasing, he was
Yeah.
obviously part of the cult. Horfin, a merchant.
Oh, that guy too?
Yes.
Gosh. This is like right under my nose. I knew all these people.
Yeah, he was the vicious one.
You know the
And
demonic
then,
little girl
He's the
Vandus?
vicious one.
I mean, I knew of her.
Oh well.
You killed that little girl?
Well, the big guy,
Technically, you killed her.
I did, but the big guy wanted to kill her
I did
more.
want to kill her.
She was
But I'm not in the
very
room
evil.
right now. So.
She threw an
She had
axe.
to go.
Into my chest.
Yeah, into
You're
his-
not there. You don't get to talk to them.
They threw an axe into his. She threw an axe into this person driving right in the window.
Yeah, seriously.
That's where we have barriers.
And then Dubel, I guess he was a blacksmith.
I don't know that guy.
Well, you'll never meet him. So.
Yeah. I think that just covers about everybody.
Guys have dispatched a very significant portion of the rich people in town.
Well, they were ready to kill everyone. They were going to summon a dragon and let the world burn. So,
Well,
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate the work you did. You're welcome. Thank you, yes.
but as long as the leader's still out there, there's still a possibility. So, any information you know about, or anyone you know who knows Satelica.
Or anybody you
Like
know
any
who
of her other
knows who
lovers?
knows.
Talia.
You're never going to get her name right.
Well, that's what I wrote it down as. What is it?
Talia.
Satalia.
Satalia.
He wasn't looking at her name.
That's true.
I mean, I know some places she would travel to vacation. I went with her to a couple places.
Downtown.
Got oversized the camera on you. Say that again.
I don't know if I can do it again.
50 Shades
not
of
without,
Druid.
not without smiling. Yeah,
That
that was
was-
Shades of Druid.
Yeah.
Downtown.
Yeah, yeah. We call that the obligo.
She got obligoed.
All
right,
weird.
Such as?
Well, I mean, there's a lake not that far we would travel to. I had a nice little cabin out there, and sometimes we would go into the larger cities, but she has a home in Cherish.
Are we diverging from our actual problem at hand of poor people disappearing?
No,
We're just sticking to the main one.
we're just, while we're here,
Okay.
checking.
Okay.
This werewolf, this.
Just saying,
Whatever
because I'm still
this
gross,
is,
and I
yeah.
don't want to be gross.
This is a werewolf problem again. I'm really concerned about werewolves.
Well,
It's-
you won't be after tonight. We're on the job.
do you guys know how to kill werewolves?
No.
I got silver shit.
She has silver shit, so we're good.
sounds painful. All right, well, I guess good luck.
No, thank you.
We will probably be back.
Old Will gives you a basket of sandwiches to give out to the poor.
Thank you, Will.
It's very nice of you.
Well, it's the generosity of the Oakligo family.
We'll let them know.
If you're being very generous, is there any way we can send a good number of poor people to your dwelling for tonight, just so they'll be off the streets?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I think my home might be a little bit too tempting.
Do you have any other holdings where
They don't have
perhaps
to go
other-
inside, just off the streets where
Well, I
they'll
mean,
be
we
away from.
could
our work.
probably. I mean, there's so many. I don't think you'll be able to put them anywhere.
Well, let's try our first plan tonight, and if it fails, then we might have to get more creative.
We thank you for your generosity.
Yes, thank
Thank
you
you.
very much, sir.
Very kind.
You can bring all the poor to your house.
No.
No.
All right, just checking.
I just like the yard, maybe, just somewhere where they're off the streets.
Be
The
noticeable.
yard.
Oh,
Trample all the grass, plants.
yeah,
Yes,
never
spend a
know.
lot of money on that.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well,
He's
let's
really
head
generous.
to the poor, or the 2 blocks away area-ish, he said.
Yeah.
So I can turn into a wolf. That's one of the shapes I can turn into. And go try to track down
I
some
know we're
wolves.
talking to me, Druid.
I'm talking to everybody.
Are you reconvening?
Oh, we're
still
walking
outside.
away, aren't we? I thought
Well,
we were walking.
No, we're
We're
walking
walking.
outside.
Let's say we're walking to this.
Well, what's our plan?
Well, you
That's what I'm
see,
saying.
you see a dragonborn and a goblin fuming at the edge of the property.
No one took your soup. Stop
I
your
was
bitch
just
fit.
I was just being curious. Honestly, I thought he'd go for like 50 gold, 20.
Because I am daft.
I have no money at all. No money.
It's not like it would go to you.
I know, but it would go to our
Wow.
group.
Easy for you to give away other people's things, isn't it?
We were just joking.
Sounds
Yeah,
like you've got some baggage around that.
It's my broth. There's no more, all right?
Oh, you drank it?
No.
Oh.
But once
You
I
should
do,
probably should before it gets gross.
it's not
Yeah.
gonna get gross. It'll always be delicious.
Well, we'll see how
Yeah,
that
grow
goes.
back.
Always. Always.
Always, all right.
Well,
If
let's
you're
think of a
wrong, you owe
plan.
me 20 gold. Anyways,
If I'm wrong, I'll drink it anyway.
I know you will.
What's the plan? I'm the decoy. Where should I go, decoy?
Well,
I
you
don't
said
know.
you could change into a wolf.
Yeah.
Now, when you're in a wolf form, would you be able to smell other wolves?
Is it even a werewolf we're talking about?
We don't even know.
We don't know.
So
We don't know, but I would at least
should
blend
we
in.
at least?
But the militia
Just go-
has it in their head.
Like they
They're
like a
looking
wolf in the
for a
street.
wolf. Do we really want them chasing Mel?
Well,
No.
I don't think
I
they're
think she
out
can-
now either.
She
If-
can change when
I can change out.
things look.
That
like it might
doesn't
actually
sound
be a
like
werewolf.
werewolf to you.
that makes it a little
That's
worse.
true.
Like, oh, I was actually a human. Or,
Stab!
That's a good point.
well, I would think the militia aren't trying to